You finally lost weight, and somehow food becomes harder to control than before. More hunger, more cravings, less satisfaction. In this video, we will try and understand why. Based on patterns seen across metabolic and behavioral studies, you will understand that's not a failure, it's a system. This doesn't show up on day 1 of a diet. It shows up later, when your meals look right, but something still feels off. I am Gina, and this is the lens behind Vital Cook, where everyday cooking and eating decisions shape how your body pushes you to eat. Most of us have tried losing weight, and we were successful, right? In the beginning. Then things start changing and the weight starts creeping back up. And we tend to blame ourselves, our self-discipline. You were doing everything right. What happened is a biological shift. All this happens because your hormones shift after you lost weight. Your cravings intensify and your meals doesn't feel satisfying anymore. Your gut adapts and the environment amplifies. That's a cycle we get ourselves into. Break any one of these and the cycle will weaken. And once that shift happens, you are not just eating differently, you are being pushed differently. The problem is our body doesn't see weight loss as a success. It looks at it as a threat. That's why post-weight loss, the hunger hormone, ghrelin, rises. And the fullness hormone, leptin, decreases. And they both together pushes your body to ask for more food. Don't fight hunger late. Shift calories earlier in the day when your body responds better to fullness signals. The craving didn't start at night, it started earlier. After that restriction, your brain becomes more sensitive to them. Your body is switching systems. Now add reward on top of hunger. Cravings are not energy signals, they are dopamine-driven reward signals. And after restriction, your brain becomes more sensitive to them. So interrupt the loop. Change sensory inputs. Crunch, chew, move. You disrupt the mental simulation driving the craving. Satiety hormones don't fully activate without all the components in your meal. Actually, you don't want smaller meals. You want smarter ones when you are dieting. You need the right signals to come through. This is where most diets quietly break. Without protein and fiber, satiety hormones don't fully activate. Fiber slows digestion and stabilizes hunger. Include protein, fiber, and volume in every meal. You don't want smaller meals, you want smarter ones. You just need the right signals more. Interesting fact is that your gut microbes influence the hunger signals and adapt to your food preferences. What you eat repeatedly trains what you crave. So when you eat more of what you crave, you are not only feeding yourself, you are also training future cravings stronger. What we mostly miss is that cravings are not only about hunger signals. They are influenced by how we structure our meals at the first place, before even the body gets to react. Daily fiber gives you long-term appetite stability. Use oats, beans, vegetables more. When you eat more of what you crave, you are not just feeding yourself, you are training future cravings stronger. Ultra-processed foods combine fat, sugar, salt to override satiety signals. They are everywhere, very hard to ignore. Change your environment. Keep whole foods visible. When you lose weight, your body doesn't just stay neutral. It starts trying to protect itself. Hunger signals increase, fullness signals weaken, and cravings become louder. And the drive to eat gets stronger. So over time, food intake rises again, and weight often comes back. Not because you failed, but because your biology pushed it back. This is the rebound cycle. Try adding protein and fiber in your next meal and notice the difference in your cravings. That's how you start to quieten the craving cycle. In the next video, I will show you what that system actually is and how you can change your craving responses. Subscribe to be notified when it drops.